What's up, everybody? Brett here, super stoked today to be bringing you guys some Total War Warhammer 2 early access. Alright, y'all. Real quick, long story made short. Yesterday, I had problems with my email, couldn't get my early access online. It ended up being kind of, not a nightmare day, but a day where I just had a ton of real-life stuff to do. Long story short, within my long story short, I had to help a friend buy a new vehicle, and that took up like 6 hours of my day. When I got home, I made a Thoric Ironbrow campaign episode, which was super fun. And then 59 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, it crashed my computer, which I've never had happen before. It was an awesome episode, super fun. I'd like to go back and redo it, but man, there's nothing worse than putting like all of my 11 o'clock at night energy into making as good of a Thoric type of campaign video as I can, only to have it crash. And then like the idea of doing that again was too much after a long day, which I will not bore you with the details. It was too much. So today I've kind of settled. I want to play as Oxyotl. I'm stoked to play as Torix in my free time. All I've seen on YouTube is nothing but Torix the Brass Bull Let's Plays. And I mean, I don't blame anyone for wanting to play as him. The Beastmen reworks look insane. Getting to start with a Gorgon and check that guy out, plus Minotaurs. I mean, his campaign is going to be sick. Non-stop battling. That's got to be everyone's favorite. I am a massive Dwarf fan, and I was really enjoying my first episode of my Thoric campaign. We were crushing it. Alright, putting all that aside, Oxyotl. Oxyotl has been one of my favorite characters in lore since I first heard about him like years ago. He's such a minor character, but he's so badass. We've already talked about his history, but just real quick for those of you who don't know, he got stranded in the Chaos Waste, like the realm of chaos, and managed to survive because he's a skink, a chameleon skink, and just ramboed his way for a long time in a land where mortal entities are not even supposed to be able to live. And came back on the other side thousands of years later, only to be like, hey, I'm here, guys. I'm here, let's do work. So now he's leading a faction up in the frozen north here, and we're gonna play as him. I'm excited. Let's read what his effects are. He's part of the Ghosts of Pahuak's faction. Visions of the Old Ones. Receive missions to thwart chaos activity around the world in exchange for blessed spawnings and other rewards. I'm hoping blessed spawnings have been fixed. Silent Sanctums. Unlock long-lost sanctums in any visible region to grant Oxyotl local bonuses and secret visibility. Very cool. He's able to settle in all climates, which is an incredibly powerful ability. When I was playing as Thoric, I realized I could only settle in jungles, which I was like, what the hell? What kind of dwarf only wants to live in a jungle? That's a grudging for sure. Upkeep minus 25% for skink and chameleon skink units. All armies. All armies, not just his. That is awesome. So you know we rolling deep with skinks, which is my favorite way to play the Lizardmen. Sorry, Saurus warriors. You might not be long for this army. Additional 1% speed and missile damage per experience rank for all skink infantry. That's a very cool way to do this. As well as melee attack, melee defense, and leadership. So once our guys get up to level 9, or rank 9 rather, I mean, that puts them pretty high because it's an additional one. So they're already going to get those bonuses as they level. Making our Chameleon Stalkers the new unit for the Lizardmen. These dudes are going to be actually pretty beefy frontliners and range units if we can get them there. And their speed and missile damage, I mean, they'll be able to kite all day long. Alright, Lord effects. Immune to diplomatic penalties from trespassing. That is cool. I like that. But it's one of the most annoying things in the game, is having to like go and walk through your allies' territory only to piss them off. Has access to masterful ambush stance, requiring less movement range to adopt, and with a reduced detection chance rather. So he has an awesome ambush, makes sense. Armor piercing missile damage plus 50% for all skink infantry units. That's crazy, because his guys are not armor piercing, but now they are. An experience gained for units plus 200% when fighting against Beastmen, Chaos, and Norska. I love it. Let's jump in Guys, give me 1 second here. I'm waking up with like a bit of like allergies, and I'm trying to record this as soon as possible. If occasionally I need to just kind of, I don't know, clear my throat, blow my nose, drink some water. I hope you guys don't hate me too much. We're going to play hard. I think it's the most balanced campaign experience. Very hard is where I actually start getting a little bit of challenge. But I hate fighting unbreakable Skaven slaves. So we're going to play this way. And it's still, you know, it's not always a walk in the park this way, but I'm excited. I'm going to go ahead and read this. Oh, damn.
The skies over Nagaroth are stained crimson, for the dark gods are pleased. Torox, the doom bull of living brass, has brought glorious destruction in their name. But the blood beast craves more. The lords of ruin appear to their servant in a vision, promising far greater rewards for a far darker feat. Torox must carve a bloody path to the heart of the dark, where stands the most malign of all Herdstones. There, in a ritual most foul, an age of eternal slaughter shall be unleashed upon this mortal world.
Damn. Hopefully you guys can hear this. Sounds great to me, but you never know. Also, he was just talking to Diablo.
For untold millennia, the Lizardmen have stood against the forces of chaos. Few have slain so many demons as Oxyotl, their most deadly assassin. A celestial sign warns of a fate darker than ever before. The first ones look once more to their peerless champion. From the shadows, Oxyotl heeds the call. He has witnessed firsthand the true nature, the true horror of chaos.
Oh damn, almost didn't see him. Ha! Ha!
He must
That's
strike
awesome.
fast before all is lost. Let the hunt begin.
One eye in the heavens, one eye on the streets, baby.
And the silent slayer race towards the heart of the dark. There, the fate of every living soul will be decided.
I am so stoked. An enigma even to his own kind, Oxyotl's time in the realm of chaos left him with terrible burdens as well as powerful gifts. The knowledge of the world's fate, should chaos succeed, weighs heavily upon him. Yet the Old Ones also grant him visions of the Dark God's plans, a gift that gives the Lizardmen hope, a celestial sign foreshadows a vision he cannot quite discern, a primal, bestial fury brewing somewhere in the world that must be faced sooner or later. Until then, myriad other threats await. So I've seen some, I think I watched Milk and Cookies, I've watched some other people play some 1v1 battles with him, and the amount of value he can accrue over a long battle is incredible. His ability to kite, scoot and shoot, if you will, and just do damage is pretty sick. He's kind of an unassuming lord, Oxyotl. I can sense it. The stench of chaos on these warm bloods is strong. Many days I have tracked them, watching and waiting unseen. Now they will go no further than the range of my poison darts. Oh wait, okay, read that. Alright, sorry buddy. I did Reading Rainbow as a kid, so... Their allegiance to the Dark Gods is clear. Other warm blood cohorts choose to settle here, near to the chaos wastes that haunt my memories. Their kind are the most untamed of the untamed ones, weak to the corruption that surrounds them. I can't wait to put that troglodyte in my army. I'm so excited. We spitting poison, baby. I have seen the fate of the world. Many are the plots of chaos, driven by the bestial rage of unnatural creatures. I alone can ensure their failure. I like that he kind of whispers. So I want to see what kind of, like, these guys are supposed to be casters, right? Let's read about his mechanics. Visions of the Old Ones. Oxyotl is periodically sent visions. It's Silent Sanctums there. Visions are here. Oh god, okay. Mission issued by you cannot do that. I love this guy. Capture and occupy any settlement belonging to Crag. Just as it was 7,000 years ago, you are sworn to defend the world against all vestiges of chaos. These Warmbloods seek to manifest their dark god's desires into reality. You are the one who hunts unseen, Oxyotl. Use your gifts to purge them from this settlement. Okay. Well, I lost my, my description there. Yeah, how they play. That's what I wanted to see. Alright. Oxyotl has periodically sent visions of the Old Ones, which allow him to foresee and prevent calamitous events around the world caused by the forces of chaos. We're playing as the Mothman. I just realized we're Mothman prophecies up in this place. Whenever visions are received, the visions of the Old Ones map will be populated with mission locations that Oxyotl can instantly travel to. Destroying such threats come with rewards, but also consequences if events are not prevented in time. Alright, we have one active vision, which we're going to check out. And then the Silent Sanctums is something else I need to learn about. Oxyotl's knowledge of forgotten sanctums located throughout the world enables him to grant his forces powerful local effects and visibility over regions. By thwarting Chaos's activity foreseen in his visions, he receives Sanctum Gems that enable him to unlock Silent Sanctums in any region. Once unlocked, the button on the Province Overview panel enables switching between settlement buildings and sanctum buildings. Alright, we start with one here. So how do I switch? Ah, here. Oh, okay. We'll look at that in just a second. I don't know if I like this building being placed here, but I'm okay with it in the meantime. Do we have any unique buildings here? It doesn't appear so. Could get public order. Probably don't need that. Oh, we could get early Bastillodons? Because they've rearranged, I think, how long it takes to get some of these units. Bastillodons being like a tier 2 unit, I'm pretty sure they were tier 3 last I checked. Could even go for Pterodon Riders, which I think count as skink units, although maybe they don't because they're large. I don't know, but I would love to get some Fire Leech Bolas in this army. I'm going to pretty much skip over Saurus, I do believe. Oh, and we start with a tier 2 pool. Okay, we probably won't be destroying that. So my choice right now is, do I want some flying units or do I want a couple Bastillodons? And I gotta tell you, it's pretty hard to say no to Bastillodons. So even these guys, these Chameleon Stalkers, are only 81 gold. The Saurus Warriors are 180. So we'll keep them for now as kind of like backbones of our army. But we're going to get rid of these guys. Skink Horde with Javelins are 65. We're going to drive our income up by not recruiting any Saurus. Okay. I need to make a call here. Taming pins are very expensive. It's 3,500, whereas the Pterodon hatchery is 2,500. We don't have to make the call this second. Let's also go back and look at this. The Search for Darkness. Your return from Chaos Realms is seen as an omen, Great Hunter, but whether good or bad is yet to be seen. In light of recent celestial events and the vision you have relayed to me, the monolith you have foreseen is of dire portent. The Bladehorn figure stood before it is likely a puppet of chaos whose true nature must be discovered. By vanquishing other ruinous thralls, you may eventually decipher the meaning of your vision. Guys, first off, I hope y'all don't mind. I'm a reader. I like to read all this stuff. I love the lore. So, I mean, if you want a Let's Play where I just skip through everything, which I've seen other people do, and it's still fun, I'm not that guy. I like to read and you know, take my time with the battles and all that stuff. So, for this, we're going to get a Silent Sanctums +1. We're going to get Silent Hunter. Okay. We need to complete 3 visions. And ammunition +5% for our army. Good rewards for this. Before we engage in any battle, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this guy. Oracle of the Sacred Plaques. I'm pretty sure that's a special name for this dude. Let's check him out. Humble. Hero recruit rank for our local province +2. I mean, maybe that's worth keeping in mind. But then Lore Master here. Plus 10% speed to all of our army units is very nice for a skink-based army. Research rate +10% and a 15% bonus to magic item drop chance. Missile strength, I can't wait to use these for the first time. He has Fireball, causes terror. He does poison on his missiles and melee attacks. Good HP on the backs of these things. I'm assuming this guy's got his own... Yeah. He has Earthblood and Flock of Doom and Windblast. He's got a lot of very powerful spells here, as well as increasing our mobility. Oh man, these guys are like... To me, this is feeling like a must-have type of character. And we can even give them Stalk, which makes sense for the mount that he's riding. Swiftness of Itzel is pretty sweet. Can make an explosion, get out of there. A bound spell, the Comet of Casadora. I love this. Vanguard deployment with Stalk and an extra bonus 10% speed, plus the speed he already gives. Plus if we give him fleet-footed, he'll be uncatchable. Able to harass the backline of anything. I can't wait. This character alone is sick. Let's make sure we put him in the army. Increase our mobility here. What are we fighting? I mean, Belgar Wallbreaker. Let's go ahead and check out the visions of the old one here and see what our first vision is. Select any map marker to view and travel to vision, missions, or other key locations. So currently we have a destroy faction one. So these symbols tell us what they are. This is an easy difficulty mission that can be completed with your expanded starting force. The green one here, normal difficulty missions that require a sizable force with some stronger units. Okay. Destroy the faction, normal. These are harder difficulty missions that require an advanced, well-equipped force with higher tier units. Our capital region is shown here. Our current location is shown here. And then our Silent Sanctum containing the Capstone of Tepak, which can be selected as a destination. So if I click on this, what do we get for the dead worship no one? You have tracked the Crag Warmbloods for some time, having envisioned their destiny to commit the vilest of atrocities in an affront to the great plan. By swearing their unholy allegiance to the dark gods, they have signed their own death warrants. Finish the task at hand and deal the final blow. So we got 5,000 gold, which is crazy. 8 Sanctum Gems, and then we'll get a new vision of the old ones. Alright. We have 20 turns to complete this. We don't need to travel, we're already here.
Chaos are many, my lord. But through your visions, you are able to track all active incursions and impede them before they come to fruition.
Excellent. And then one last thing, guys, before we get into it.
Activities will give you limited time to act. Be wary that allowing them to unfold will have consequences.
Alright, what I'm looking at is just, I have to get rid of this entire group here. So this is easy. They just basically are paying me to secure my starting province, which is no big deal.
Once you have identified a foreseen event you would like to oppose, you have the power to instantaneously travel to its location. How you achieve such feats of passage is a mystery known only to you.
The world roots. We're part Wood Elf on our mother's side. Alright, so the Frozen City, this is the last thing I wanted to look at, guys. I want to see this Sanctum deal. What does this give me? The Unearthed Column of Hoka. Prostrate oneself before Hoka and be imparted with his Spirit of Stone, for he is the giver of strength. Minus 10% upkeep for all units, all forces, and local and adjacent regions. And then income from post-battle loot plus 25% for the same deal. And it just gets boosted if we upgrade it. Here we have the Unearthed Sanctum. Grants visibility over the local region. For time immemorial, the secret sanctums were a crucial aid in the struggle against chaos. They will be again. And this will give me visibility over adjacent regions. And then now I have the ability to build something new. Wow, okay. Okay, there's lots of options here. We're going to have to read this stuff. Recruitment cost minus 35% for the local army in the Unearthed Chamber of Oxyotl. And global recruitment duration minus 1 turn for all units. Oxyotl knows the path of every Lizardman, steering the fate of one and all through instruction, teaching, and revelation. Then we have the Unearthed Chamber of Oxyotl. This gives us casualty replenishment rate in friendly, neutral, and enemy territory. And vigor loss reduction, which is strong. Wow, they wrote something new for everything. Which I like to read. I'm not going to read them all right now, it's a lot. I like furthering our upkeep reduction, we've already got that. We can ambush. Okay. And then we have this one. We can only have one of these. Designates the local region as a location that Oxyotl can travel to via the Visions of the Old Ones map. Ward save 10% local armies. I almost feel like that's what I'm supposed to build here. Because it'll give me the ability to teleport back here. Although maybe I always have that ability. I don't know. Let's just look at these real quick. An armory. Just give me bonuses in combat. We've got this one, missile bonuses. This one's armor and defensive bonuses. Okay. I think we get the gist. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be building this. It costs $5 grand though, and I definitely don't need it yet. I think I'm gonna mostly ignore this for now. I would probably get the restored glyph wall as my last building here. But without any further ado, guys, let's fight. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I have these. We're going to look at his tree and stuff after we get a chance to level up. Imbued with a bloodthirster's crushed horn, the already explosive blood of a fire leech gains horrifying sentience, clinging to armor until it burns the flesh beneath. Drag the banner onto the unit you wish it to be applied to. Enable sundering attacks, fire blood toxic ammunition, and then enables flaming attacks. I'm thinking about giving it to Oxyotl. And then this one is the Toadskin Essence. Soneshi demons are masters of illusion. A combination of their blood with the toxins of rare toads produce debilitating hallucinogens. This is all new to me. Toadskin Essence ammunition. Assign Skink, Blowpipe, or Javelin unit. They cause Discourage, which affects leadership. Let's give it to our boy there. And let's see if this gives him explosive damage or just fire damage. Let's see, hold on. If I take this off of him, yeah, now he does poison. Does he lose his poison? Is the question. Looks like he does. It's kind of cool that I can choose what type of ammo to give him. I feel like the poison might be better for him. Let's give this to one of our javelins. I don't know if that's a weird thing to do, but we'll put this guy in the center and we'll see how it works. We have also, guys, worth talking about the new auto-resolve function. I'm not going to go over too heavily, but it tells us exactly what's going to happen. We're going to lose an entire Saurus regiment, which we're not going to do, but it is a decisive victory. Let's go ahead and fight. And we can watch our boy in combat. So the Skink Oracle is going to be an armor piercer, but definitely not anti-large. Because I'm looking at this mammoth and I'm like, who's going to be taking this bad boy down? We're going to pop him. We've got some new units to look at. I'll try and get us some up-close slow-mo type looks. This army is not a very strong army that we're fighting. And I think we have a very strong army. Let's see. Let's go ahead. I'm a big fan of hot groups. And we'll play well versus these early armies. That way, hopefully we play well against the big armies later. There we go. Something like that. And I really want to see what this explosive stuff can do. We're going to kite the heck out of these dudes. Can you not kite? Do the Chameleon Stalkers not have 360 fire? They don't. Okay. So we'll definitely put these guys maybe here as a bit of an ambush force. Chameleons are going to kite. Kiting the jab. Ooh, it's hard to kite when they have dogs. But we'll see what's up. Oxyotl also can... Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. He'll join his brothers, his skinky brothers. You're good there. Good 4, 5. Okay. And we're not going to do this every time, but it's good to do it every now and then just to kind of get a feel for how I like to separate my armies. Let's look real quick at the new units. And he's got a missile attack. Is it just the spit? Is there no activatable? Look how awesome. Click on that. There we go. We've got the fireball. We got to remember to cast that. Dang. They look sick. Oxyotl, I wonder what his type of art is. Do I need to put him... So these are the type of questions I want to know the answers to. That didn't work. Okay. I want to know, can he shoot over other chameleon skinks? By now we've kind of seen him a lot But he's awesome. Master Sifu looking guy when he jumps up on his stick. And then these guys are also new. And they look great as well. I look forward to these dudes being kind of like a centerpiece of my army. I'm going to have multiples of those for sure. Alright. Let's draw them into the trap that we've made. Go ahead and fireball some dudes. Oh, interesting. Just get a few. The only thing I'm really concerned about at all are the hunters. Everything else I think we're going to corral quite easily. Just fire at will, guys. Let's go. What do we get? 4 kills on that? Yeah, but we did bunch them up, which is pretty important. Oh, wait. I was about to say, do we have the fireball bug, which makes it so that it, like, instantly goes off cooldown? Alright, let's get back here. Wow, that's so sick. Alright. Normally I take off the fire at will, because I think it's bad. Wait. Where is your... I don't understand why I can't, Alright, we're getting bullied by this mammoth here. That's no good. And I don't understand why these guys didn't shoot their missiles here. Or maybe they did and I don't know how they work yet. That's very possible. Well, this fight is turning very strange. I'm not trusting the skirmish mode anymore to kind of like guide me. Let's get our guys moving. Let's get the Saurus in there doing what they do. Keep moving there. And Oxyotl taking damage, man. Gotta use that to keep him invisible, I suppose. Oh no. Are we getting the dreaded dropped orders issue here? It's one of the things I've seen the most for the Lizardmen. And I hope that's not what's happening. Come on, man. Just shoot anything. We'll move him here. I'm gonna have to rethink how I'm playing this army a little bit. What's the cooldown on this? Oh, it lowers his speed. Oh, but it does make him invisible. I can't just use this in the open. That's definitely my bad. Okay, interesting. So, because I kind of fundamentally misunderstood how the Chameleon Stalkers work, they only get, I guess, like one big volley. And then after that, like what you see is what you get. They're melee fighters. Chameleon Skink melee fighters is how I need to think of them. And I wanted to see, I wanted to see some of these poison attacks from this thing. Go get them, man. Wow. It's like, that thing don't miss. This is a pretty accurate attack. And that's all of his ammo. Oh, they have very limited ammo. That's worth knowing also. What is our natural speed? We're 46 speed? We definitely want to get his speed up. That way he can kite better. Because we were in a little bit of danger here. I didn't realize he was that much slower than a normal Chameleon Skink. 53 right now with some of the buffs that we have. Let's just watch this thing crush for a minute. Fast forward. Looks like it probably shares a lot of animations with the Carnosaur, which is no surprise. Still pretty sweet to look at the model. Alright. Watch that guy get tail whapped, and then we're out of here. Yeah, man, I need to be more careful. We're not kite lords yet. We will be one day, but we're not yet. And until then, it might be better to run a more traditional playstyle. Just let them square up with me and then shoot them as if our chameleon skinks are like flanking archers, that sort of thing. And just keep Oxyotl really safe until his, range and speed is everything is boosted. Nice to get some gear too. 20 armor on him is probably pretty great. This gives us bonus ammunition, ephemeral materia for 3 turns. Supplies harvested from the forces of ruin have an irritating tendency to disappear when most needed. I mean, I like that. Let's take it. Of course, the money is important too. And we don't get a chance to fight them twice, which kind of sucks. I would like to farm them for experience, please. Alright, and with that, we can also run down here and take Shagrath in 1 turn. It's a little close, but with Route Marcher, we'll definitely be able to do that. And we'll look at some of these other things in just a bit here, because he's got a lot to look at. Once we have the ability to unlock it, it'll make a little more sense to do that. Lowering cooldown to Cold-Blooded is great. Hurry up and getting Earth Blood is great as well. I'd probably like to rush that, in addition to boosting my Fireball. But we're going to take increased mobility. We just increased our mobility. Let's see, that's 5% plus 10%. So an extra 15% this turn. We can also come here and take Dargoth. I'm not sure it matters all that much. But, they have a garrison here. Trolls and stuff. Interesting. It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go here and take Dargoth. I kind of was thinking about taking this first just because of the port and getting the growth from that. And let's play this one a little straighter. We're not going to auto-resolve just because it shows us losing multiple units, which I'm not willing to do. But we'll have this entire region very quickly. It'll take 2 more turns, because we do have to occupy. Go ahead and gamble. At 6, it's like, what do we even have to lose? And we'll do a little bit of corner camping here. Okay. And we'll just make our front line nice and simple. We'll make our back line. I'm not going to use that anymore. We're going to treat these dudes almost like archers for the time being. Something like that. Just go ahead and add them to that hot group. Oxyotl going to stand on top of a hill and shoot dudes to death. And then we're going to use the Oracle to troll around, I think. It's fast enough. How much ammo are we talking about? 24, and it seems to shoot pretty quickly. We can wait a little bit for our Winds of Magic to regenerate quickly. We're at 1 power per 6 seconds. As much as I would love to get rid of some of these Marauders, or even, probably shooting at the Trolls is a good idea. But I can't help myself but shoot at bunched up infantry. Let's see what we get. 0 kills, 0 kills. This is a huge grouping. There we go. Run into it. Ah, that's not that much. I would have expected to get a little bit more than that. But that single shot, I think, just took out 8 Chaos Marauders. Oh my god. These guys are turrets of death. Holy crap! Yeah, we have to turn and face him to shoot this. We gotta get out of here, though. Fire damage, good versus trolls. Run, run, run. Trolls are 54 speed. They're not poison. But we are 83 speed, so see you later, homies. See if we can get another troll kill here. 4 models already dead. That's devastating. absolutely devastating. This thing is a troll slaughterer. And I'm okay with just exchanging fire here. I have no idea how those guys work. They look cool, though. Please shoot. Oh my god, did I leave fire at will on these guys? Or, rather... skirmish mode. It's the worst. These things are gonna break. Yeah, later, man. Oh my god, it's so sick. We'll just increase our boys' range here. Sure, and we'll chase them. We'll come over here and we'll catch those dudes. Alright, let's just pull through. You keep hunting unseen, my friend. We're not going to get our charges here, but I'm cool with that. Go do that. We'll just route these guys. Let's not let these trolls come back and do anything. I think we've got everyone set up really well. Let's see what happens. So as they run in, they shoot. That makes sense. They're out of well, now they're out of ammo. And good victory. Alright. The Oracle is incredible. I'm pretty much in love. I want to see Oxyotl shoot too, though. Shoot him, homie. There you go. Get your darts. I love the little sound. Huh. How many did he get on that one? Looks like a couple bodies hit the floor. Note to self. Use this dude to kill trolls. Always. I don't know. I don't know how much they cost in multiplayer, but I'm excited to use them. And of course, we're not getting full benefit from the javelins here having this, because they only have a very limited amount of ammo. And I think we need to change it from these guys as well because of their limited ammo. So we'll put it probably on the Chameleon Skinks. I think that's better. And then probably even the same thing with the Fire Blood Toxin. There we go. Should have done that a hot second ago. I mean, we could give that to Oxyotl, but I like the poison. It'll help him kite. And then let's occupy. And there's our first 1,000 gold bonus. We've unlocked the Rite of Sotek, which if you don't know about rights, we pay money, a lot of money, and we'll get some pretty powerful abilities. Probably almost none of which we'll use, maybe other than the Rite of Ferocity. And if we start having problems, we'll use the Rite of Primal Fury to summon a massive army of dinosaurs. Alright, what do we have here? We have the Obsidian Quarry. Has a unique building. Should probably go for growth right off the bat. We'll do that. Here, I'm going to grab the Taming Pin. No. I won't. Here, I'm going to grab... I'm actually... Oh my god, the Codals. I was wondering where they stuck them. They stuck them here in the Ripperdactyl hatchery. We're going to grab the Pterodons. I think getting some Fire Leash Bolas in here is going to be incredible. Yeah. Let's do that. Let us do that. And see what we have to upgrade here. I'm going to want to get the Skirmisher stuff, which is going to boost my Skinks, Chameleon Skinks, and Chameleon Stalker, all that stuff. I want to get this as soon as I can. But I mean, he's got so many things in his trees. These piercing shots are going to be incredible. The ammunition plus reload time is incredible. We definitely want that. In most campaigns, it's pretty important to go for Lightning Strike plus Geomantic Sustenance plus Renown and Feared, and probably 1 point as well in Gifts of the Jungle, or a couple points if you can spare them. But he's got so much that he needs. Until then, I kind of want to just grab these 4 points here until we can get up to rank 12. But, I mean, the extra upkeep reduction, it's 8% plus 15% plus the natural 25% that we already have, plus the reduction that we have from, you know, the buildings and such. So I think we go for ambush success chance, which stacks with his already incredible ambush success chance. You know what? Did I have the ability to use some sort of special stance, I thought? Or he just has it naturally? He just has naturally a higher chance to get that ambush? Something like that. Alright. Let's rush. I want all of this stuff. But let's rush, I think, Earthblood. Let's get some heals in this army. Very powerful in the Lizardmen army are the heals. And we've got a lot of options here. As I said, I'm going to get rid of these Saurus. It's going to weaken me temporarily. But we're going to get some Chameleon Stalkers. I am just going to grab... I'm trying to figure out what their place is compared to red-crested skinks, who are clearly just a more capable frontline unit. I'm going to grab one more Chameleon Stalkers. I'm going to grab 2 red-crested skinks. I think that's fine for now. Just want to check out here, because we do have new Regiments of Renown, I thought. Yeah, the Pale Death here. He's new. Okay, rank 20, level 26, and then the Spirit of Tepak is here. Okay, so you get these guys, you know, relatively early in your campaign. I mean, it's not like the Thunderous one. You gotta get up to rank 30, or the Shredder of Lustria. It's not too late. Alright, cool. That's a pretty successful first turn. We do need to start getting... Oh, wow, I didn't realize we had these enabled as well. They gave us technology off the bat. And that's because we have that building at level 2 already. Let's get the Sequence of Purpose. It's the only one we can get, but it's bonus weapon strength for our skinks. Can't wait. And then let's check out Diplomacy. Who can we even see? Is there anyone that likes us nearby? Absolutely not. Huh. Okay. Well, in that case, let's roll. Good first turn. And it's important to look at all this stuff, guys, for us to read, really understand the mechanics. I want you all to be on the same page as me. I've played countless hours in this game. And I just want to make sure all of you and I are all on the same page. Okay, definitely Skaven here. Let's ignore those for now. Let's go... It all depends on just like where I want to be at the end of my third turn. Because I could start going here and like crushing these other Norscan tribes. But I think what I want to do is go to Shagrath, then Nagrar, which means I should have done them in this order, and then start conquering in this direction. Could also just go north and start taking out those encampments. I mean, we've got a lot to do. I don't know if I should worry so much about where my main stack is when I can teleport. So maybe that's a lesson I need to kind of think about. And I'm going to hold off on building the final buildings in here until I really understand how the teleportation stuff works. Let's go take Shagrath first. Can I not reach? Oh, that's terrible. Well, that's pretty bad. I thought for sure I could reach. It looks like I can, but I guess I can't. Nothing hurts me worse than a wasted turn, because we would have Nagrar now, and the next turn we would have Shagrath. So I'm not going to restart the turn or anything like that. If I was playing on my own, I probably would. Efficiency of turns is what makes, you know, harder campaigns much easier. I mean, they're going to give me a Lord to fight now. That's cool. Casualties high? I think not. I mean, you've got Marauder champions. But I'm going to spit venom all over those dudes, and that's not a euphemism, so don't take that out of context. Expect a misplay here and there, guys, but I think if I was going to do that all over again, of course, I would go to the other location first. We want to hit as many objectives each turn as possible. As many battles per turn as possible. We want to snowball. Let's go ahead and gamble. God, this map is kind of annoying. And we're getting lucky on our gambles too. Alright. How are we gonna do this? It's a very interesting dynamic when you've got the skate cohorts with javelins. Let's see, how do I want to make my front line now? Let's make these guys on the wings. The red-crested skinks, that is. And they'll collapse inward. And everyone in the center is going to throw stuff at people. Alright. Let's lock it up. Guard mode on. Let's get Oxyotl here. Chameleon skinks. Let's also just continue to use them as sort of like flanking boys. Especially now that they have their special ammunition. No poison though, so they have no ability to slow. That's important. So I'm going to put Oxyotl here, give him the ability. He's going to have that ability to slow. Okay. Put you guys in group 2, put you in group 3. Let's start our deployment. And let's get up on the even ground here. Send you forward. Send you forward. Let's go shoot at these marauders. They're shielded, so it's a little annoying. The marauder champions have to get fireballed. We'll do that now. They're by far the biggest threat, and that's the type of chunky fireball I was looking for earlier. I also don't want to let these guys just tee off on me. These marauder hunters with axes. Oh, dang. Get him, Oxyotl. Poison, man. I need your kiting. There we go. There's the poison effect. Let's get you guys collapsed. Get you collapsed. There we go. Get some pale death going. Nice. And then let's come back here and bully these dudes. Those are Marauder champions. That's going to be a little rough for us. Let's get in here and see if we can use some of that armor piercing. Chase that, please. You go get that. Trying to get you guys some little bit closer battles. Normally I wouldn't play quite so close. Feel like I'm getting some dropped orders again. Those are champions. Let's pull back. And get a fresh charge off with the skinks with javelins. Try to get a fireball. Nice. And that 1-2 hit there. Let's go get him. And we'll send our other boys over there to help. Okay, they're gone. Trying to get that discouraged effect here, make them run. But I feel like we're getting a little bit of friendly fire we don't want. Make sure we don't miss our charge. And a group of red-crested skinks should be able to beat down a Marauder chieftain, especially if we get a nice surround off. It's just these dudes are going to have such high leadership. Thank you for coming back. And I think that's going to be it. Nice. 181 kills. And we don't even have like any spells on this thing yet. It's so gross. I just want to see him shoot his venom one more time. So does he shoot venom and the caster shoots it as well out of his like staff? Seems like. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I don't know who... I'm waiting to see the strength of Oxyotl as an individual character. I know he can just kind of sit and fire forever with huge amounts of ammo. But it's going to take a long battle for him to look better than that thing does. With its ability to cast heals and damaging spells and just be a general monstrous terror on the battlefield. Alright, we unlocked the Rite of Ferocity. Very nice. And we're going to go ahead and recruit some more here. And yeah, we want Fire Leech Bolas. And I'm pretty sure they're benefiting from the upkeep production for skinks. I think they cost normally a lot more than that. So let's grab 2 of these. And let's grab an additional skink cohort with javelins. I like those for this army. And they're cheap. Super, super cheap. Alright. Go ahead and level our boys up. Ambush chance. You know what? I'll make like a nice mix of public order, ambush chance. I think that's cool. And then let's get our first Earthblood here. And we've got some bonus growth and money thanks to Pleodon Landing. Pleodons are large river-going creatures that seldom move on to land. They are used by the Lizardmen to ferry cohorts across bodies of water. So we got the Loch Ness Monster working for us. How can we lose? Alright, next turn we're going to do this and we're going to accomplish our missions here. I'm liking the amount of growth that we have access to. And our early game army is quite jacked. And I really wish I had hit here, then I would probably go out into the water and see what this mysterious island is. Because now it's going to take me an extra turn to get there anyway. I can attack them from the water. We should go do this first. I think that'll be fun. And then we'll come down here, get close, and then next turn we'll hit Nagrar from the sea. I like it. That's the plan. Level 4. Let's go see. What do we got, Mysterious Island? A strange campsite is discovered, populated by statues. A fire still burns and a cooking pot bubbles, and yet no living thing attends. Just statues fashioned in the throes of a failed escape. Then, in the undergrowth, something hisses. This needs to be a lightning-fast raid. Let's get Fortified Grog. 1,500 gold, and physical resistance 25% for our entire army, which is huge. And we're still getting bonus replenishment, because we're in, I think, our, like, sea territory. So let's move here to the line, and then next turn we'll hit here. It's a little scary because their garrison just got stronger, as well as this guy's going to be recruiting, no doubt, multiple units next turn. So we're going to have a real fight on our hands next turn, which is pretty exciting. But yeah. I probably discovered some dudes. Did I discover Nagaroth? Sorry, not Nagaroth. Did I discover Lithanar? Yeah, Nagarath. That's okay. Almost said it right. Because those guys could be excellent allies and very flavorful allies, if I can say that. The two Batman versions of the armies, the assassin killers, for the High Elves and Lizardmen respectively. But being able to see that opportunity to make some money there off the coast was a pretty big deal. Let's wait to spend that to upgrade, because I might want to upgrade this place. Don't know yet. Are we having public order problems? Kinda. Let's hit them. Pyrrhic victory. I mean, this is the toughest army we've faced yet. Let's quick save. But I have faith. I think the bolas are going to make the difference. What do they have that can take my bolas out? I mean, they've got some horsemen. We're probably going to get 4 of these, by the way. We're probably also going to... We'll grab 2 more of these guys. And I don't know how many more red-crested skinks I want to get. I don't know if I'm supposed to just making my front line out of these Chameleon Stalkers or not. Because we could just make like a big Vanguard deployed army. We can get right in their faces, but I like having the separation for now. Simply because we have the ability to deal damage from afar and they don't. So, for the time being, let's face them like this. We'll do that. We'll Probably do something like this. Since this slope is actually incredible, so we'll shoot over the tops of our buddies. Let's go 3 there. Let's lock in. Oxyotl can shoot here from up high. Same deal. Just add them to group 3. You guys will hold down our flank. Yes, please. Hot group 4. And then we'll use our bolas here in conjunction with the Skink Oracle to do work. He's the only thing that's not Vanguard deployable. But he's so fast it doesn't really matter. Okay. Anything that can pressure me in the sky needs to die. No, no, no. The hunters. Okay. We're getting a little bit of damage here, but what we need to do is drop some rocks. There we go. Beautiful. Drop rocks, drop rocks. Let's keep there. Those champions gotta go. We're just trying to overwhelm anything that can hit in the air. And just route it. Boom. Let's go get those horsemen. We're already up to 72 kills on this. It's incredible. I'd like not to waste too much more ammo on them. Let's go after the champions. Are they the other champions? Yeah, let's go shoot them. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't care about these hounds all that much. I think I'll be able to just use my mass to escape from them. Alright. Let's go double team these horsemen. Not a saying you'll hear very much from anyone, but there it is. And I want to lead them into the center here. I don't want to pull them into my chameleon skinks over there. Let's just pull them back. This is not the best use of my limited ammo, but once these guys rout, I'm going to go in for the dive. That'll freak them out. Yeah, yeah. Make them run. Let's go ahead and cast another fireball here. No, I'm not going to cast an Earthblood on a single unit. I could, though. Let's go ahead and follow the Marauder Champions and see if we can't drop some bolas on them. I'm sure the hunters have, you know, regained their composure, and they have. Just drag these hounds in front of our army so they get shot to pieces. Slow them down. We don't take poison anymore. That's not a thing. Though it used to be. Alright, let's nuke the champions one more time. Beautiful. In high school, they were voted most likely to mess me up. Let's just go ahead and fix all that. That was a bit of a wasted heal. Let's get out of there. Hell yeah. Alright, let's start moving our formation inward. They've come into a bit of a kill box now. Make sure we're constantly attacking. But this is beautiful. And what's Winds of Magic for? You know what I mean? If not to spend it all. getting sick kills. They're out of ammo. Let's send them in. Red-crested skinks. Let's send them against the chieftains. And then... Ooh, we've got some rallying boys here. You know what? We'll send them here. You can go there with your no ammo. And that's it, man. We boxed them up and sent them home. Beautiful. And all we've got to stand by staying here and watching the fireworks is some accidental friendly fire, which we don't want. But guys, I mean, I know it's been an hour, and we've only taken the first area here, but that was a good starting episode for us. And then when we come back, we can start moving a little bit faster now that we know the mechanics better. But let's take all our rewards, because we've got some rewards coming. And then we'll get our next mission. We'll see where we're going to teleport on the map. We'll set ourselves up for success in the next episode. 10 grand already, and I'm sure it'll jump up a little bit more here. No additional items. Items would be nice. Province secured. Extra 5 grand, so I'm up to 15k, almost 16k. I've got the Sanctum gems.
Acquisition of Sanctum gems. You now have enough to unlock a silent sanctum in any known region. The Old One's powers enshrined within will be a great aid in your struggle against chaos.
Okay. Where can I stick those? Unlock a silent sanctum. A multitude of chambers and features can be restored within your silent sanctums, all with the potential to harness a sliver of the Old One's unfathomable powers. Revive the sanctums and receive their blessings, Oxyotl, for it shall be needed in the struggles ahead.
Well done, my lord. Now that the threat is neutralized, you may return home, or move on to thwart chaos elsewhere. Alternatively, explore these new lands as you see fit.
I will upgrade... I'm going to upgrade these two because they're the most vulnerable to land attack. Construct new sanctums via the button at the top of the main campaign interface. Select a region. Oh, anywhere visible. Interesting. Let's do Karen Carr.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Alright, we got 1,000 gold for that.
A number of chambers and totems sit in disrepair within the Silent Sanctums due to millennia of neglect. By restoring these features, their power can be channeled into your local cohorts to help deal with nearby threats.
I mean, that's cool and all. I'm not going there anytime soon, so I'm not going to build anything here. But that's pretty sick. We've got it now. So I've got visibility down there. And I was hoping that would give me the ability to treat with a Lithanar, who I was hoping would like me. We're going down. Just because we're considered a great power. Don't like that. But that was my reasoning. It's a capital, it's across the pond, it'll give me some visibility, and it would let me treat with the Lithanar, who I'm hoping will become a good ally of mine. Let's level up here. We've got the quest for the Golden Blowpipe of Tui. We're going to get that as soon as we can. Let's get a little more public order here. And then our boy here. Yeah. Mobility every time it's up, I think, is the most important thing. And then we're going to want to increase our army size as well. I want 2 more Fire Leech Bolas, and let's get an additional Stalker unit. And this army is shaping up quite nicely. I can also get a Skink Chief. I should have done this right off the bat, and I totally forgot. They're already level 3. I mean, increasing our hero recruit rank is a little late for that, but I'm just gonna go by who has the coolest name and headpiece, and I think it's Maclagor over Taxon as it is on. Let's get you in the fold. Let's recruit you here if possible. Yes. And we'll add them to the army, and we'll get the benefits from the Skink Chiefs. Replenishment of troops and boosting our income is great. Dance of Death is also going to be good. once they're on the back of a Stegodon, like, I just love my Skink Chiefs. Let's get the replenished troops. We should have done this, like, turn 1, and I totally forgot. Dance of Death. Let's grab that as well. Boom. And they'll be in our group next turn. And now we have the ability to probably just go ahead and go with Alignment of Crafting, which will give us even more growth, public order, and income, which is what I want, because we've got a lot of growth in this area. And we've already unlocked the Tablet of Spawning. I'm going to want to get this if I can. Okay. And then we'll probably destroy the growth building because we've already got 2 other growth buildings here. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this first look at Oxyotl. We're going to keep going with this campaign. I'm excited to play it. We'll do some multiplayer battles once that's available to everyone. And, yeah, look forward to more of these on the channel. I'll probably do a little bit of a Thoric Ironbrow campaign at some point. I was hoping just to get that hour-long first look up yesterday. Obviously, like I said, technical difficulties prohibited it. It sucked. It sucked real bad. But I'm not too bummed. I know we'll get it up on the channel. Hopefully you guys are going to stick around and watch. Once again, though, I'm Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming. Thank you to CA for giving me early access. I do want to say that. They didn't have to, and they did. My YouTube channel is still relatively small. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. It helps me out. And, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.